To understand radon, you have to first understand some of the science behind what it is. Radon is a naturally occurring radioactive gas. It's created by the decay of uranium in rock, soil, and water. Outside, the gas doesn't pose many threats, but the trouble starts when it enters buildings through cracks and openings. Inside, the gas can build up to dangerous levels within your home, work, or school without you even knowing.
It's everywhere. It's in every county in the United States. And you don't have any idea as to whether it's here or not because you can't see it, smell it, taste it. There's only one way to find out.
And that way is by testing. John Hart with Ocean Breeze Home Inspections has conducted radon tests throughout different states for years. He says when it comes to the Grand Strand, very few people talk about it, let alone test for it.
I can't imagine why people wouldn't want to test it, but I do understand a lot of people have a misconception that it's not here because we have sandy soil or we're at the beach or we don't have basements.
But Hart says it is here. The EPA and the South Carolina State Health Department recommend every home be tested. Exposure to high levels of the gas can lead to significant health problems.
It breaks down to a small radioactive elements that you can breathe in, and when we breathe in this small elements, they can attach to the lining of our cells, lining the airways, and they can damage the DNA and lead potentially to lung cancer.
After smoking, radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer. Annually, the EPA estimates radon causes 20,000 deaths throughout the country.
I think they're starting to realize now that not all those people were cigarette smoke. A lot of it was their own home.
Again, only testing can reveal if this risk exists. And while the government recommends testing, it's not a law in South Carolina. Nearly half of the country does require testing. Still, only 5 states require testing in public buildings and 13 states require schools to be tested. Schools in South Carolina can receive free test kits from the state. I contacted school districts in Florence, Horry, and Marion County. 0 said that they have ever been tested for radon. They also all refused my request to test in their classrooms. North and South Carolina do require radon to be disclosed during real estate transactions, but only if the levels are high and the owner is aware of them. That means you don't have to test, and nothing says you have to fix the levels before selling. You only have to make the buyer aware. Radon is measured in picocuries per liter of air. 4 picocuries per liter is the level that the EPA strongly recommends taking action at.
If you're right at 4, and you spend an average amount of time, 8 or 10 hours a day in that environment, the radiation dosage is equivalent to approximately 200 chest x-rays per year.
The EPA's map reveals many counties within South Carolina fall in Zone 3, where radon levels are predicted to be under 2. South Carolina's DHEC map also reports low risk in many counties. But a closer look reveals these results are based on tests from only 175 homes in Horry County. The average in other counties is calculated using even less homes.
There is such a small number that's been done, you're only left guessing. They have no idea, really.
EPA's maps also haven't been updated since 1993. Factors like construction and weather can change radon levels in areas. So we decided to test our studio. First with a charcoal test kit purchased at a home improvement store for only around $13, and then with Hart's professional equipment. Both tests reveal levels were less than 1.1 picocuries in each room. Our studio fell in line with predictions of the county, but that doesn't mean all buildings will. Radon levels can differ between houses and even rooms inside the same building.
I've seen streets where 4 or 5 houses in a row have it, and then I've seen the streets where one guy out of the middle and nobody else has a problem, and he's off the charts for some reason.
Every house, every building that's occupied should be tested. You could be the only one in the neighborhood that does or does not have a radon issue, so you can't really go by what the neighbors have or what the county has or in general.
While officials and experts can continue recommending testing, Hart says changing the recommendation to a requirement would have a big impact on people's perception of the gas.
If everyone had to do it, they'd have a whole lot better picture of, 1, where the higher levels are, and 2, you'd have a better picture too of what your reality of needing to have something done for your home, for your family. Whereas right now, they really don't have much of an idea.
Boya says he tells people radon is a cause for concern, but not for worry. It's natural and manageable if you test for it. If you're interested in testing your home, you can get a free kit from the State Health Department or buy one at a local home improvement store.